Hey guys, just a quick video to explain how I and a few other people have all beaten the Zadnor Duels and gotten their Gunhilder's Blade title so fast. So the fights are tuned to last about 8 to 9 minutes each, but if you take a look you'll see them all die in roughly a minute. This significantly reduces the difficulty of the fights, funnily enough, as you're only having to deal with 2 or 3 mechanic sets. If you're more interested in the challenge, do not feel compelled to use this at all. The short version of it is that you're going to buff the shit out of your Flare Star. With how multipliers stack in Final Fantasy, this 7,000 potency ability, which is already crazy high, easily hits over 100,000 potency now. There is a drawback to it in that it costs a decent amount of gil. Essences of Heroism cost a lot, Deep Essences will cost a lot. You got to be using them a bunch. I've linked a timeline below on how to prepare it, as well as the required loadouts. This should be done on Red Mage with a deep Essence of the Ordained, as I've found it the easiest to do. Basically, you'll prepare a general pre-pop loadout. This will have Lost Excellence, Flare Star, a Re-Raiser, and a Potion Kit, as well as your Essence. And as soon as you're selected to duel, you just slam those all on your bar. Aggro a dummy behind the Lost Finds box, and then swap your loadout to your secondary fight-specific loadout. The main difficulty here comes in timing your pre-buff ability swap so you have as much time as possible after accepting the duel. I'll use an Ether as soon as the potion timer is off cooldown, and then at around 25 seconds remaining on the timer I'll use the Lost Excellence. You could definitely use this later. But then I swap the Excellence for Chain Spell. At 10 seconds remaining, I use the Chain Spell and then I swap it out for a Banner of Noble Ends. I try to zone in with as little time remaining as possible on the duty timer. 3 to 5 seconds should be safe. Once I'm in, I Intelligence Tincture and immediately pull the boss. You gotta remember that your Chain Spell is still active, so this will be an instant cast. Immediately activate Banner of Noble Ends and then swap that out for a Lost Font of Magic, and then straight away use that Lost Font of Magic. Pop Manification, Embolden, and then finally unleash the least balanced ability the game has ever seen. I don't execute this perfectly in almost any of the times I've done this. I actually miss an entire 150% multiplier from the banner in the Dabog fight, and it still makes the fight a joke. If you're feeling extra cheesy, you can ask your friends for party buffs as well right before zoning in. They should be giving you defensive actions, you know, like Lost Shell, Protect, and Bubble, but offensive ones too, like Bravery, Standard Step, Technical Step, Devilment, Lost Dervish, the list goes on. And this isn't as obscene as it can get either. There are definitely more multipliers you can tag onto this, but the organization and application can be a little bit more difficult and finicky, and sometimes depending on your party, just not possible. Anyway, I hope this helps. Good luck and have fun with it.